It was still good, yeah.
Arcane power.
It was definitely good.
Kill on bottom soon. Or no. No kill.
Thank you, Strange1738, for the 18 months, man. I have not watched Chernobyl yet, because I don't have HBO. But I hear really good things about it.
It's pretty good, yeah.
But what is it about? Is this following the storylines of some people going through Chernobyl or what?
It's the Chernobyl like event.
Oh, the event itself, really?
They obviously like dramatized some stuff. It's like really good because you have like this disaster.
So it's like
the government and the people living there and everything. It's really good drama.
It's more like a reenactment.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't. Like usually reenactments are kind of bad. So I wouldn't call it that. It's like
I see, I see.
thriller based on real events, I guess.
I just thought it was gonna be some kind of stalker kind of show.
Oh, it's really good. Like I enjoyed it.
I'll check it out.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Look at open reactor and get stage 6 cancer in 5 seconds?
I think you just cook.
The fuck? You just cook?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you have too much radiation, you just start to cook.
Oh, okay. Hey, mid one, what the fuck are you doing? Holy shit, dude!
Limit testing.
Limit testing!
Tower is under attack.
What the fuck? That would have been a fine play if his TP wasn't cooldown for another 30 seconds. Because he regens faster than Leshruck, he doesn't have the back trip. But still.
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Thank you to me, Papa, for the 3 months, man.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Have you seen the Expanse? Or Expanse? I don't know.
I have not.
What's it called?
It's not on Netflix,
Radiant's
I looked
top
for it.
tower is under attack.
Or not in Dutch Netflix, at least.
Do you care for the animals in your charge, Jin?
But I hear really good things about it.
It's really good. I enjoyed it a lot.
I also heard it's cancelled.
Where do you watch your stuff, Nipples?
On
Radiant's middle
Netflix.
tower
Thank you
is
very
under
much
attack.
for the 11 months, man. I'm glad you like it.
You wanna Netflix and chill? Ha ha.
This was Netflix. Oh, it's so stupid. You don't have.
It's on Amazon now. I still have it on Netflix. I don't know about you.
I never checked.
Amazon saved the expanse. Good for the fans, for I guess. Thank you, Green Melon, for the 6 months, dude.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It's actually like it's really nice because you have like this just slow burn sci-fi, which I really enjoy, and you have 3 factions all doing politics, I guess. So it's pretty interesting because you have like I guess collectivist Martians.
But is it like consistent in its sci-fi, or is it just random made-up bullshit that they just keep?
It's pretty consistent, yeah.
Okay, well, that's nice.
Pretty hard sci-fi. It gets it gets softer as it goes on, but like the first season is really slow, but it's like hard sci-fi.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. I've been looking for more things to watch.
Yeah.
Because I know like a lot of sci-fi shows are just so bullshit that they just make up new rules as they go, and then things just don't make sense anymore, and it gets boring fast.
It's pretty realistic. Like you have travel time.
Oh, sorry.
Pretty much everything.
Mars is a balanced tale, by the way.
Just fight him, lol.
I haven't seen Ozark, no. Heard of it though. I think I've seen the thumbnail on Netflix. Why we're watching a 0-0 player? This is what I mean with laning phase in Dota 2.
I mean, he's doing pretty well.
He's doing well, but all he's doing is farming lane and jungle for 10 minutes straight. And this is just not something that happens in LoL.
That's what
Hello,
he's supposed to
guys.
Wait, what on?
Magomed, suka bled, you my favorite fat piece dead.
I'm not fat, I'm semi-professional bodybuilder. What's your problem?
Think of this comeback like before you went slept.
Wait, what?
Thank you, Silver Catato, for the 33.
I'm just saying true.
Baited.
Professional bodybuilder.
Yep.
Thank you, Green Potato, for the 5 months.
Yeah, he's just bulking, dude. He's gonna bulk, and once he starts cutting, oh my god, he's gonna look so good.
True.
Yeah, Mahmoud is the boss of his gym.
Nipple knows, man.
Yeah, I know.
Nipple.
Is it zoomed in a little
no.
bit? Yeah, it is. Why am I watching the 0-1-0 player? Well, there's a total of 8 kills in this game, so there's not really much else to watch besides that one team fight at bottom.
And then people say League of Legends is very boring to watch.
They both have their boring moments, but one thing that really
Yeah.
is bad at Dota is the laning phase of mid lane, at least. This is the case in very many mid matchups right now.
Bring back poor people mid lane.
League of Legends landing stage is always fucking intense.
I love watching and playing League of Legends
Yeah.
laning phase. It's super nice. And this is also one of the most aggressive players in the world, by the way. Not even a joke or exaggeration.
That's how you play the game right now.
How often does Dota update their game? It's maybe like once every 3 months? 2 months? Not sure. Metas do get stuck for a long time. That's something I am sure of.
Yeah, this meta has been...
Now this meta just changed recently actually. But the previous meta, the Drawinger, got stuck for at least a month.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Dota has just been in a place for mid lane at least, where they don't, where I'm sure Icefog doesn't know what to do with the laning phase for mid lane. It's been changing so much in so many weird random directions that he doesn't have an idea of how he wants to shape it or where he wants it to go.
It's just limit testing.
And it pretty much started with the poor man shield meta. That was the point where mid lane got completely destroyed. And then the tower got moved closer towards the lane and the river got smaller and the uphill got closer, so ganking was very, very hard. And that's when the double lane meta started happening. The double lane mid. Because roaming and ganking mid was completely impossible with the tower being so close to the middle lane. That combined with poor man's shield, with all the mid heroes that were also melee, not being able to take damage, made the lane impossible to play for anybody who wanted to make plays. So you just had like 2 to 4 heroes farming mid forever and then depleting to jungle to farm.
Dude, I remember playing Broadmaster against Pullman Shield. Yikes.
Yeah, it's not a thing, dude. Like you couldn't play
You don't
against
do
poor man's
damage.
shield.
You don't do damage. Like, it's so fucking insane.
Like, have you played against a TB mid with poor man's shield? You
Yeah.
can't out harass his HP
Yeah.
regen.
You can do 5 damage. Per hit.
I played Broadmaster against every matchup, like middle matchup with Pullman Shield. It's like you can kill them.
Wait a second.
Is double mid even a thing back then? Yes, there was a meta where double mid was every single game. They
Wait,
put carries
Mars
mid
is
every
also-
single time they could.
I fucking remember then you could abuse portal like infinite regen.
Or PMS Pitlord offlane.
Why was it a dual lane mid meta? Because mid was the safest lane on the map. the towers were so close to the lane, nothing could ever gank it. So you just put your carry there. And you also can't harass the carry because there's a poor man shield. So it was the most efficient lane to put your carry on.
Holy shit, I didn't know, or I didn't, it took me so long to realize, but Mars's ultimate sound is
Dyer's middle
the
tower is
Gustav
under attack.
Holst Mars song.
Fuck. Thank you, Devil Jan, for the 2 months.
It's like his whole planet stuff.
What a bounty!
There was a time mid lane had an extra creep, I think. I vaguely remember something like that.
Yeah, there was an extra mini creep.
Yeah, it
That
was
the
fucking
best.
weird, dude.
That was so nice.
They just kept changing things. Like, they really don't know how to balance it. Like, they kept fucking around with the XP on the range creep. They kept fucking with denies, giving XP or gold or whatever. Like, there's no
Bubble
consistency,
changes.
and it just feels like they're trying out as many things as possible before settling on one thing. Which is why the mid meta has been fucking ass in many patches, and this is one of them too. Right now, mid meta is this: push out lane, farm jungle. There is barely any interaction with the other hero, besides like maybe the first 4 levels or so.
Very true. You cannot pick heroes that can't push out lane and farm jungle.
Radiant's top
Feels
tower
like the
is
same
under
as
attack.
LoL. I don't know how mid LoL works, but in top lane, it is quite a battle in 1v1. It's quite a mechanical battle.
Yeah, mid lol is kind of the same. If someone falls behind you, he just sits under tower. I would say.
Yeah, that's the sound that plays during the Mars ultimate is literally from Gustav Holst. It's pretty neat.
You see this, what he's doing right now? This is literally the most efficient thing you can do right now in mid, in Dola.
Yep.
Farm the wave, kill that camp.
Dire
And it's
structures.
extra OP on Radiant because it's closer compared to the one on Dire. It's quite a bit closer even. Easier to stack too if you cut 1 or 2 trees.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Most efficient way of
Radiant's
playing.
middle tower is under attack.
I don't know. I think you just bring back roaming, and not just because I like it, but actually.
It's hard to, I mean, there is roaming though. It's just harder.
So many things need to go right to get a kill, and even then, you get so little reward out of it.
Killing gives basically no gold.
Thank you, Yusak, for the 6 months, and call me Draken
you
for the
can, like,
33. I'm looking forward to Subnautica whenever that comes out.
Should give you enough gold to be able to snowball with it. Like it should be some high risk, high reward stuff. Because then you can punish like greedy mids, and they cannot farm like the 2 camps.
The thing is, mids aren't even greedy mids when you do this. Even like not greedy mids do this all the time.
Yeah.
It's just how you play the game. It's the only way to keep up, because your enemy is doing the same. And it's so hard to invade in this patch that you can't really contest it so easily.
I think if you move the tower a bit, move it back a bit.
Radiant's
It's not
middle
just the
tower is under
tower. The second problem with farming jungle being so safe is that you have a shrine, and it's so easy to reinforce with TPs to protect people who are farming in your own jungle. So unless you're ganking with like 4 to 5 people, you're gonna lose fights. Because if you gank with 3 and they show up with 5, you're obviously gonna lose in numbers.
Dyer's middle tower is under
still
attack.
It's a lot better now than it was before when the shrines were a lot closer.
Dyer's middle tower is falling.
Thank you, I'm the Batman for the 19 months.
Yeah,
Tower
but
is under attack.
I think if you just
Radiant's
start to
bottom
tweak it,
tower
like
is under
put the tower back a bit, maybe make the gold rewards scale better with levels, and then like just small changes to make it a bit better.
I don't know. I just tell you what I see and what I know.
I don't think shrines are ever gonna go away.
I don't think
I
so
really
either.
wish I really wish
I
they
don't
would
think
get rid
shrines
of,
have negative impact on the game.
I do think they have
so.
extreme negative impact on the game.
I think if you take away the offline shrine, and yeah, and just take away the offline shrine.
In
see
fact,
how that's-
shrines have such a negative impact on the game. They removed like 6 of them of the game.
Because it was just stupid, because you had like 3 in every lane on the high ground.
Yeah.
It was stupid as
And
fuck.
why was it stupid?
Because you couldn't push high ground, but
That's-
having
that's
shrines
the
in the
thing.
middle of the map that gives you map control, an objective that you can protect or fight for.
But map control that is super hard to punish. Like if shrines were able to get taken off like a tier 2 tower, they wouldn't be this oppressive. Because you can then say, oh, alright, let's go for a tower pushing or split pushing lineups where you can take those tier 2 towers and then take over the jungle. But you can never do that because you need to take the tier 3 tower, and pushing high ground is just really hard. So you constantly have that shrine.
I mean, split pushing in this game is not really a thing right now. You have to always fight to win games.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like these shrines are it's really hard to get like to lose the shrines, right? Because you still need to go high ground first. So there's Right, this.
Game.
Gonna get puppy as well.
I think the game just needs more heroes to be played, like in a lot more situations.
What does that mean?
You cannot hit heroes like Mirana. What else
Yeah,
is
but
there?
that's normal. Metas come and go. Heroes buff and get nerfed.
Radiant's top tower
This is something that will never change in either game, law or Dota.
fortified.
I guess you could also remove like the offlane boundary rune, see what happens then.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Actually, I would like that offlane boundary rune gone and the offlane shrine gone.
I don't know. I don't know about changes on the map. Like I said, I only tell you how things are.
Radiant's
Because
top
those are
tower
like
is under attack.
those two areas are usually where someone like Medusa has constantly been farming, because it's so easy to rotate between two lanes. You have the safe zone of the shrine. Yeah, I actually would like to see them removed to see what happens.
One night, twice the damage.
Sounds weird.
I just want junglers back into the game.
Well, junglers are dead and they're never coming back.
They jungle occasionally, but it's more like a transition from position 4 into jungle. It happens. The Enigma picks do it all the time. But you want level 1 jungle with like Chen Engine, Enigma and stuff.
Chen?
Yeah,
Chen
Max
used level
and
1 jungle. Remember those good
Level one
times?
jungler.
Yeah.
Yes, I do
It
remember
would be
that.
That was
level
one of the
5
better
in 4
ones.
minutes.
Now
I
Chen
love
auto
those
attacks.
times. Yeah. Yeah. Feels fucking great to see your favorite hero turn into this aura guy.
But you could get level 6 by just chain pulling.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack.
I really enjoyed being the
Radiant's
solo
bottom
offlaner
tower
against
is
3
under
people.
attack.
That was a fun patch as an offlaner.
That was a fun patch. As
No, that was the worst shit fucking ever.
I know. I think
Everyone
support,
was
like,
farming woods.
Dire's
I think
top
we
tower
support
is under
players
attack.
have had it too good for too long. Too many people. Just how much is a boys now? It used to be 150. Never had anything as a support. Bring that back.
Yeah, it just makes the game less fun to play.
The 1v3 offlane was so clowny. Sometimes you just have players like Ice that win the lane 1 versus 3.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's just some guy leeching XP for like 20 minutes. It's terrible. In fact, it was so bad that when Iron Talent came, the offlaner just stopped going offlane. He became the jungler. That's how bad it was.
And then you sometimes have level their pairs or
And this is why you don't go up high ground against somebody's shrine. Because it never fucking works. Shrines make your high ground so incredibly defensible. Can't do fucking shit.
Yep.
It's pretty funny that 99% of the games are decided in those high ground areas near shrines.
What if shrines
They
just
are.
didn't provide region?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I don't know.
Every team fight mid game is at a shrine.
Radiant's bottom
Yeah, I mean, it's they always look for the carries farming there, you know, but instead they fight the 5-man team that fucks him in the ass.
Yeah.
What if shrines only provided mana?
Radiant's bottom barracks have fallen.
Then they would be
Radiant's
useless.
bottom barracks are under attack.
No, it could be enabling a
The
lot
only
of
thing
farming.
they provide then is a TP spot.
Yeah,
But other than that, it's like,
still a lot of map control, having the ability to TP in for
is
Roche.
it all?
It is.
Or they should like, when you press it, they buff the whole area with the regen. And if you get hit, it just removes it. That should be nice or okay in case they fight around the shrine.
I still want to be able to stun shrines with Meteor Hammer. Because you can't stun buildings, and then the shrines will just stop working.
You were able to. You're also able to do it with like the statues. You could stun them, and the hero unit would go into like the stun animation.
Gyro is an underwhelming hero, but together with Wisp, he's still one of the highest tier carries in the game.
What happened to effigies actually? Why are there no effigies?
Didn't make enough money.
One of many forgotten projects at all.
Dyer's middle
I mean,
tower is under
they need
attack.
all their people on their games. Like Artifact.
Roshan has fallen to the Dyer.
Fucking Corky not buying Infinity Edge. What a goddamn plebeian. Can probably report him right now.
I think GPM and XP talents are just weird.
Radiant's top tower is
Remember the
under attack.
respawn talents where you could
Dyer's
kill a
middle
Lina
tower
and
is
she'd
under
be
attack.
up in 10 seconds again?
Remember having a level 20 minus 60-second respawn talent, so you'd always
Radiant's
have
top tower is under attack.
10%
Dyer's
respawn,
middle tower
10-second
is under
respawn, and if you had Bloodstone, you'd instantly respawn. That was
Radiant's
cool.
top tower has
Lone
fallen.
druid and shit. Yeah,
That was techie.
was-
Techie's at minus 60.
He's like super bad back then.
No, 7.0 patch Techie's was fine.
I don't play like these clearly degenerate heroes.
Haha, it's very funny. XP, haha.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Does he have Aegis or something?
Radiant structures are fortified.
He does not. He just almost died there.
Radiant's top tower is under
Jesus.
It's buying Desolate apparently.
Still alive, 17k behind.
Why is that?
Guess this Mars hero isn't that good. They're buffing.
I think shrines should be allowed to destroy it once you kill tier 2.
I mean, before it was all tier 2s and they were attackable.
Way better.
I think that was way better, yeah. Because you still have the same problems with.
Well, Dola's metas are really fun at the start of each patch, but they linger way too long in them.
The meta at the start of this patch was really good as well. You missed. Still pretty decent actually.
Dola often has really good metas for like a tournament or two, but when you see them for like the 5th, 6th, and 7th tournament, it's just like, oh.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
All fears fading.
There's really cool items now in the game.
Yeah, the Drow meta finally ended, because they nerfed the shit out of her. Instead of free-shotting Ancients, she actually needs like 10 to 12 hits to kill them now.
Tower is under attack.
Justice.
Now there's a Sven meta.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Sven is a manly man. So everything's alright with me.
I think Drow is completely unplayable now, right? That's how bad it is.
She still has a positive win rate.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
What the fuck? It's easy? What the fuck?
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
She's still okay. Alright.
You won't see her first phase.
You won't see your second
middle
phase
tower
either.
has
Actually,
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
am I reading this right?
Radiant's
Sumio wanna throw?
Yes, he does.
Sumo's like, I'm gonna go in, guys!
What the fuck? Why did my Chen not heal me?
Why do you sound like Clark when you say that?
Because I said it in a French accent.
Alright. Drow has 50.6% win rate. Not that good.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
But not worst heroes in the game.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Oh, kills matter in this game. It's just map control
Radiant's
matters
bottom
more.
barracks have fallen.
It's more about how many jungle camps you can control. What the? Why did that ancient not follow? I think Ortiz is thinking the same. He's like, why? What the fuck? He's been playing carry for goddamn 6 years straight. He's been stacking camps every single day of those 6 years. Why the fuck did that one ancient keep not follow?
I think it's not
It
that
stops
kills
the, it
kills-
stops the follow when
don't matter, but more that deaths matter a lot. Dying
when they cast that frenzy thing,
punch
that's when they
so
stop.
much. You don't get a lot for killing a hero, but
Yeah,
the other
it
hero
used his spell, so it didn't follow. But normally it still fucking follows even when it uses its spell. Sometimes keeps just decide not to follow at all. Same for that Dark Troll Summoner I noticed. Even when there's
I
nothing
didn't
happening,
see-
it just doesn't follow sometimes.
I didn't see that specific situation, but if you're too far away when your spell connects, then they don't follow. Because they don't know the heroes there.
It's weird sometimes.
Like the same reason Nature's Prophet doesn't stack camps. If you think about it.
Yeah, I can't watch this player perspective. Oh my god. he's on drugs, man.
You don't notice it when you're playing it yourself. Spectator. Plot was.
At least this
Reading-
meta is better than the other one with the Beastmaster. The 15-minute GG games. My god.
Oh yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah, that was a thing for months. 58% win rate Beastmaster,
Just
ending games at 15 minutes.
Bastard, and
Unbeatable offlaner.
Yeah, unbeatable offlaner, unbeatable mid gamer.
Remember Last Track having 100% ban rate?
so
And then at TI,
sometimes
they let it through for like 2 games total or something, and they lost one of them.
remember Void Skywrath?
What?
It's
Void
like
Skywrath?
TI4, I think, where everyone just.
I wasn't alive back then.
Oh, I'm sorry. So like way back in TI4, I think everyone just picked Skywrath and Void together all the time.
Thank you,
Avoid
Feeds, for the
Vanguard
6 months, man.
Radiant, never.
I remember when Jesus died for our sins. I was there. Me, I was alive for only like 10,000 years.
I don't think you want to.
Oh shit, you old, man.
Did you watch The Man from Earth movie? It's basically that plot. Pretty good.
25k and can't finish? Oh no, they can finish.
This
They're
is
just playing it safe. Because you see, there's buybacks on almost every single hero in the game. So they need to pick off, and then gather and reset, and then go back for more and more kills.
this is over. Even if the Jarrett can buy back, he doesn't have the IO to support him. So
You missed.
Big
Radiant's
We're
top
getting
tower has
serious.
fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
it's a GG.
I was actually hyped for this series, but it's pretty boring.
The first game was pretty good. 50 minutes.
No, not really.
It really wasn't.
Just Arc Warden farming.
Arteezy's 11 seconds spent dead? Wow.
2 ages or so what? Or is that an actual death?
I don't know.
He has 1 death, so I guess. Yeah, gold lost 55. That's a real death.
Poor puppy. 3k net worth in like a 40-minute game.
Two years ago, it was 1k.
It's a
What if they
BO5. It's the grand finals of ESL Birmingham.
What if they removed Magic Stick and only kept Magic Wands?
Why?
I don't know. Would Bristleback and Batter just spike in win rate?
But why?
I don't know.
I think Magic Wand is a fun item.
I don't know of an item that that everybody, like 90% of the time everybody buys is a good item.
Yeah,
As
so
a
remove
game,
BKB.
I mean, you don't. I mean, BKB purchases vary from getting it at 15 minutes and getting it at 45 minutes.
Not everyone still gets it.
Yeah, but it's still different than Magic Wand. You literally always get an lane stage on every single hero.
But why?
Because it would change the game, I guess. I don't.
Why is it a bad thing to have items that everybody buys?
Yeah, that's a good point. Strategy, I guess. Everybody buys it and there's no strategy. You just buy it mindlessly.
But there's a lot of skill and matchup involved in sticks. It's not just everybody buys it, it's still matchup dependent and game dependent. And hero dependent, because some heroes don't want stick over other items, say boots for Batrider. I think just remove items and become Heroes of the Storm and share XP with everybody.
You're literally the guy that says 5-man metas are the worst thing that could ever happen to a game.
They are.
Okay.
Thank you, Altered Bronx, for the 14 months.
Need a magic wand then. Hope Amazon.
Oh, I'm sure
sells
my
those.
Amazon sells magic wands. They have all kind of wands for your needs.
I always wanted to become a wizard.
Hmm. Neo Blademo versus EG?
Yes.
Huh.
I guess they just don't need a break. They just practice in between.
Radiant's middle tower is
It
under
is.
attack.
I guess this is Sumo. Even their EG picture is budgety as fuck. It's the wrong colors.
Killing spree. Double dominating. Triple kill.
No whining now.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is this budget EG?
It's not budget EG, it's real EG.
EG Pepeja 1999.
That's Arteezy.
1999.
That's his birth year.
Hmm.
EG changed, man. I miss out EG. Pepeja.
Picture.
Pedja?
Pepe.
Pepeja.
Prepared, Joe.
I
fucking ass.
Why is this on the watch tab, man?
I don't know.
Where'd
he go?
Does League of Legends have a watch tab?
Don't know.
I don't think so. Only big tournament.
Big.
Big, strong.
Mega kill. Very nice.
How can a tournament be strong? Oh no,
This was the
Arteezy.
league that Rubik would have died 7 times already to that tower.
He's gonna rage buyback.
Radiant's middle
he
tower
dies.
is
Gonna
under
leave the
attack.
game.
How does it just keep you out like that?
Oh my god, it's so weird looking at creeps not getting two shot out by tower. Holy shit.
Can you last on the tower in that game?
Yeah,
Pretty easy actually.
yeah, pretty.
The thing I like about lasting on a tower in League is that it's consistent.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Fucking Dota still has random damage numbers on the towers.
And your after attack, dude.
And your auto attack, yes. Oh my god.
Then you play Slark. Oh my god.
Why is
You
it a
drop Quilling
fucking
Blade,
thing, dude?
What are you
You
talking
drop
about?
your Quilling Blade and you still don't get your CS, dude, because you have like low after attack or high after attack. Oh my, it's so triggering.
Radiant's
Oh
middle
my
tower is
God.
under attack.
Yeah,
I
I think
hate it.
that's not a very good mechanic. I think. I don't think towers should damage roll. I don't know.
What the fuck? He got out?
Arteezy, holy shit. He's
Ortiz is insane.
Arteezy PPG 1999.
I should go in a
Oh my
major.
God.
Unstoppable.
This guy's got some talent.
He's not even healing to full HP, he's alpha as fuck. Midas first item is actually Arteezy, I remember, what the fuck.
Double kill.
Arteezy wouldn't buy boots.
Goodbye second Midas.
I'm back. Can I start already?
Backpack.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
this is
This
easy.
is different kind of EG.
Midas into Radiant. All that is back, let's go.
I really hate randomized damage from towers, from heroes, from keeps, from everything.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
Despise it. I hate the
I
high
think-
ground misses. I hate all of these fucking shit
If-
mechanics.
if they remove these shit mechanic, Reddit would go on a barricade, and a week later, everybody would be happy, and nobody would look back. Because honestly, that kind of uncertainty factor doesn't make the game any more interesting. It just makes it more frustrating.
Thank you, Controllable, for the 9 months.
Okay, to be honest, the most frustrating thing is when you like destroy your opponent in mid lane and he gets regen rune at minute
Oh,
2.
I hate runes,
Oh,
dude. I hate
dude.
fucking runes so
It
much.
literally hurts my soul, dude.
If they just disabled runes in the first for like 5 minutes,
I want to
No,
die
it's-
when this shit
I
happens.
just hate the RNG factor of it.
I hate RNG in games. I'm thinking about RNG in League of Legends. Is there like energy mechanics in League of Legends?
Because I started
Like-
playing LoL, I now hate Dota's mechanics. You don't understand, I've been hating these mechanics since the existence of fucking Dota 2. There's still one tournament game where I played against fucking Alliance with S4 playing Batrider. I check top rune, he checks bot rune, he gets haste 4 times in a row on fucking Batrider. I literally lost a tournament off it. It was the grand finals of a DreamHack. That's where the S4 haste rune came from. It is so fucking bullshit that I hated runes more than ever since then. That's 2014.
you can't spawn the same rune twice.
You can't get 4 haste runes in the span of 20 minutes on a fucking Batrider.
Yeah.
I think it's because you've been playing League of Legends. You're a traitor, bro. You're just a traitor.
Dude, the runes are so bad. I hate runes.
I don't
hate
think-
runes.
I think runes early game just ruined the game.
It's like
There's such a big deal, but
every
on
time
defense-
you want to take rune, like enemy team secures it for enemy mid lane. Every time But it's like, it's just so hard. And it's so lag based.
Radiant's middle tower is
Fucking
under
hate.
attack.
I think you shouldn't be able to up almost twice in a row.
Oh my god, uphill misses. No. Another lag based bullshit.
Fucking
Oh.
think upper misses twice in a row
Oh, you think it stops at twice?
should ever be a thing.
Oh my
More than twice.
So many people survive because of uphill misses. Fuck.
There was one time where they almost fixed runes, where they spawned a bounty rune on the other side. I was like, oh, God bless. And then they
That was
removed
actually
it.
nice.
I'm like, why? Why
that
did they
was-
fucking
it was
remove this one
beautiful.
mechanic I liked about runes?
I think there was like 6.86 patch of alchemist. Something like
I
that.
don't know. I just remember I was so happy. I was like, ah, I can play mid now and not get fucked by a rune for once in my fucking life. And they're like, nope, you're getting back to getting fucked. And thank you, Sabotaged, for the 2 months.
Naborus actually was like fucking bug.
Alchemist abused it, maybe? Well, guess what? Now there's 4 of them. So what's getting abused, really?
I mean, how bad have you guys had it? I remember when you could uphill miss wards.
Radiant's top tower is under
You ever
attack.
tried to
You know one thing that's still in the
Crystal
game?
Maiden, and you hit it like 7 times, and you hit only once, and then suddenly, oh no, you've stood there for way too long. Now the enemy team is there, you're
Radiant's
getting
top
fucked
tower is
because
under
you.
You know what's
made-
great? You can still upper miss on techies' minds.
Thank you, Ming Cyrus, for the 4 months.
Yeah.
Missing bottom.
Dude, so many like lag-based mechanics. Fucking PA can crit you and bash you with fucking dagger. And it always happens to me, dude. I was losing my shit. I hate lucky
This
fucking...
isn't even the worst.
Thank you, Atmosphere, for the 10
You want
months.
to hear what's even worse? It's when you play Spirit Breaker, and you hit people, and you know you just need 1 bash, and you hit, and you hit, and you hit, and you're starting to count the hits, and you go up to 8, and you still haven't done a single
Yeah, it's
bash.
so
You just go like, I
bullshit.
just need 1. And you just run under the tower because fuck this. And you hit like 3 more times, and then on the last one you get the bash, and then you get another bash. And just like, alright, it doesn't help me, but I get 2 bashes in a row now, and then you die, of course, because you're on the tower. And the opponent is like, oh look, oh my god, lucky bashes. Oh.
I really dislike mechanics you can control.
Why did it just sound like corn?
Because I spoke French in that moment.
Yeah, at least starter bash is reliable now. I like that a lot.
Double.
I love that change.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And
I
guess
remember
what?
that-
He's not overpowered. Who
Radiant's
knew?
top tower is under attack.
That Han hero, like similar to Baratheon, the Rhinoceros, but like greater bash too, and you like one
I never bash.
once after 4 or 5 hits.
I mean, I did have like moments where I bashed like 4 times in a row, and that's awesome. But I should.
Radiant's middle tower
Thank you,
is under
Wigza, for the 8 months.
8 years. Longer than any relationship I had in my life. I love you, Master SingSing Cap the Pride.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
This is some very outdated mechanics. I swear, uphill miss is just a mechanic from 2003.
Actually,
It is.
Yeah,
Warcraft.
it's a fucking Warcraft 3 mechanic.
No,
It
it's
is.
from StarCraft.
Or StarCraft 1 mechanic, yeah. It's
StarCraft
just
2
so
more.
bad and
Uphill
awful and
misses.
outdated. Draft started. Oh, time to move to the real EG game.
Whoa, you mean to fake EG game?
Good.
I'm
fucking
pretty sure you
times.
don't miss in StarCraft.
No, you do. If you shoot from low ground to high ground, you have a chance to miss.
Yeah.
What?
In
Like
StarCraft
when you
1.
had tanks, when you had tanks against something like lurkers, you could miss uphill.
The
Like,
fuck?
it's-
I
think
never
it was
saw
like
that.
30% or something.
Wait, could lurkers miss uphill?
No, like your tanks could miss uphill.
Oh.
Like because they were
10
like
seconds
often it was
remaining.
tanks that had that kind of
5
distance.
seconds remaining.
Because otherwise you don't fight near a ramp.
And RTS is not that bad. Especially
Yeah, when you
because
have
you have a huge army and it's like roughly 25% of the units that miss. That's okay, you know, when you do like 100 attacks. But in Dota, when you do 5 attacks and you trade 5 back and you miss like 3 of them, it's like holy shit, you just lost the fucking game.